What's up, guys? Junimix back at it for another video, and today I'm going to be doing what if Naruto could control space and time. So let's get into it. So Naruto is gonna have a mysterious Kikagenkai or Kekatoda. Nobody really knows, and he has the ability to control space and time. Most of you guys probably know the abilities that fall under time, but you guys probably won't know the abilities that fall under space. So basically, teleportation and also some form of matter control. So yeah, okay. So Naruto is not gonna this power is not gonna appear until um Naruto versus Mitsuki. So Mitsuki draws the giant wind shuriken at Mitsuki. What's the guy? What's the name of that guy again? Rambe. Wait a second. Oh yeah, Aruku Sensei or something like that. So before the demon wind shuriken hits her Uruku, time stops, and Naruto is confused as he doesn't know what's happening. He looks around, nothing is moving. He sees a leaf frozen in the air and birds. He moves moves the demon wind shuriken out of the way, and out of nowhere he teleports to where Mitsuki is. He punches Mitsuki several times, letting out all his anger and cries, as he then pushes Mitsuki, and he falls down the tree too, and he doesn't know what's happening as he teleports back to the ground. Time begins to flow as normal as Mitsuki hits the ground, and all you hear is splat. Naruto is just looking at Mitsuki with blood on his face, and Uruku Sensei wondering what happened. Did Mitsuki lose his grip and slip? Why didn't the demon wind shuriken hit me? These are all the thoughts flooding through Uruku Sensei's head. He doesn't know what's happening, as even though he rushes off, Naruto then experiences this ability again when a bowl of his ramen falls and time stops. He scoops it all up and time begins to flow like normal. Naruto's confused. He doesn't know what's happening. As that's when something interesting happens, he teleports to the ramen shop. He eats ramen and contemplates his new ability. So, so then, so guys, from now on, I've made a decision. I'm gonna do 3 parts to every what if, and 3 parts only. And how I'm gonna do this: part one, part two, part three, the next what if. Like how I did similar to what if Naruto had Lunar Sage mode or something like that, and I just did 1, 2, and those videos did well. So I'm just gonna do that. This is gonna be a 3-part series. If it gets 100 likes or 50, I don't know yet. So yeah. So then we skip because nothing really changes. The Zabuza arc, no, it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, so I'm just gonna skip. Everything goes the same. Zabuza until the bell test. Not the bell test. The tournament arc. What do you call it? The tree of death or something. Oh my god, it's so early in the morning and I haven't posted in like 2 days, so I just want to quickly make a what if. The tournament arc, it's something. Not the tournament. I'll be back. Oh yeah, the Chunin exams. So yeah, so Naruto goes through the Chunin exams. The written test is a little bit different. When Naruto is struggling, everything stops as he looks at Sakura's paper and switches with it with his. He erases Sakura's name and puts Naruto, and erases his name and puts Sakura, and that's when time begins. Sakura looks around the room and wonders what happens. Due to her looking around the room, she's taken by Ruku and the other ninjas and says, "You're," or she gets taken out for cheating because she's looking around the room. And Naruto is just smirking. So then the the forest of death. So everything goes the same except the Orochimaru. So Orochimaru sprouts a gigantic um snake at Naruto and Sasuke. Everything stops as Naruto uses one of his space abilities as he crumbles the snake into a tiny cube, compressing the matter, turning the snake very, very small. That's when time begins, and a snake as big as a bug jumps at Naruto and Sasuke. And Naruto did this when everything was stopped, like time stopped. Naruto can decently use his time and space abilities, as he just slaps the snake like a bug. That's when Orochimaru rushes them with a katana. Naruto dodges some katana hits, and Sasuke with his Tutomoe Sharingan activated. They both do a flurry of punches, and that's when Orochimaru goes poof. And right behind Sasuke is um Orochimaru about to give Sasuke a big bite. That's when everything stops. Naruto rushes on Orochimaru and delivers several swift punches, and time begins to flow as normal. Right before he's about to bite Sasuke, he just falls to the ground and wondering what's happening. As that's when several kunai fly at Naruto from Kabuto. Naruto is in the shock and everything stops. So everything stops, and this time stop lasts a lot longer as it gives Naruto the chance to pick up Sasuke and run to back to the finish line. And this time Sakura isn't there because she got dragged away, so it's just Naruto and Sasuke. So um Naruto takes Sasuke to the finish line where Orochimaru can't reach them. So Naruto gets paired. uh, mm, he gets paired with Kiba. So Kiba rushes Naruto. Naruto um fights similar to the way he did in the original, and it goes on like normal. Naruto winning due to the fart. Same thing goes, except Ino um advanced to the next round due to not enough players. So yeah, so 1 month training arc. So Naruto goes with Jiraiya. He learns the Rasengan and how to control his time ability so he can actually time stop at will. And he found out that regularly he can time stop for 1 minute, and every he can time stop for 1 minute in a 5 minute interval. So he can stop for 1 minute, and then he can time stop again the next 5 minutes. And when he's in a live or die situation, it can go as far as 10 minutes. And after that, he has about an hour. No time abilities. For space, he can teleport as will, and he can only matter control if the situation is dire. So yeah, the the final exam, Neji versus Naruto. Naruto rushes Neji, and Neji does the same as Neji attempts to do a 360 60 palm rotation. And Naruto jumps back, and Neji rushes Naruto again and does 64 palms, and Naruto stops time and berates Neji with hits. Neji is just you know what? Never mind. He berates Neji with several punches to the face, and that's when time begins as normal. Neji is confused as he's blown back, and so is the audience. That's when Neji rushes Naruto, and and again Naruto teleports behind Neji, kicking him in the back, and Naruto begins to berate Neji, kicking him in the back, in the head. Next time, it will teach you to beat on people weaker than you. As Naruto berates Neji with hits, because that's what he did at Hinata. So as the fight goes on, Naruto and Neji begin to fight. Um, Naruto is beating Neji to a pulp. That's when the medic's taken in. So that's the end with the tuning exam. Naruto is promoted to a tuning, along with um what's the name? Shikamaru. So the rest of the events, the attack goes as usual, and that's where I'm gonna leave it off, guys. This is a three-part series. So the next part, I think I'm gonna skip to Shippuden, and the last part will just be about Boruto. So yeah, bye guys.